Co-Living Code. Super excited to bring Ricardo on. He is actually runs Oka, which is a co-living home in South Brazil, which he's going to tell us all about. We haven't had one from Brazil yet, so we're super excited to have you, Ricardo. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Greetings from South Brazil.
Nice. And what time is it right there, right now?
It's 11 in the morning.
Oh, perfect. So tell us about how you got started, how long you guys have been in business, and all that fun stuff.
Okay. So I'm Ricardo Neves. I'm from South Brazil, Porto Alegre. And I founded Oka just a bit more than a year now. And right now we have 4 units. We have 3 penthouses and 1 apartment here in Porto Alegre in just a little bit more than 1 year. Why did I found it? Why did I create it? Yeah.
Yes.
It's funny because all my life, little things added in my personal and professional history to sum and create Oka. Unconsciously, a lot of things happened to create this perfect union of my personal background and my professional background. So pretty much in my professional background, I'm a real estate broker. I have 10 years of real estate experience. And in my personal background, I live in this sharing. I live sharing my own house or sharing my accommodation for the last 10 years. So I love the concept, and I always loved since I started living by myself. So what happened is when I went to do my university in London in 2009. And I saw that this concept of sharing accommodation, sharing the same house, is really strong over there. So when I came back to Brazil 2 years after that, I just started to implement for my own sake in 2011. So a couple of years passed, and a lot of little things happened in that way. But a couple things are more important to say. I saw that I needed to help more people to live decently and in a fair way, which is really rare here in Brazil, to find a place transparent and fair and a healthy environment. And besides that, I did like a self-development journey to understand who I was and the things I liked, the things I didn't like it. And I went to find out that this is my passion, and I'm just starting to do my passion. I can do a lot more, and we can pretty much, I know deeper myself, I know I can change the market as bringing more a more human side, a human perspective to the real estate and to the sharing accommodation, sharing living sharing. And I did some futurism courses, and I could see clearly that this was the moment to create something like this, because we have all these great macro tendencies changing, like sharing everything, and people. The future of work is completely changing. The future of present of work is already changing, but the future is going to be a lot more dynamic. And we have so many technologies, that blockchain, artificial intelligence, they're gonna all create a different environment in the cities, and more people are coming to the cities to live, and our real estate options can't sustain this kind of demand we are creating, but we have to become more efficient with our real estate, existing real estate. So that's why I plan to create Oka as a revolution here, at least in Brazil.
And then explain to everybody watching what the word Oka means, the actual transit, what it is in Brazil.
Oh, Oka is a beautiful word. It comes from native tribes in Brazil, which stands Oka in the language, in most languages of native indigenous people here in Brazil. It means a house, a round house. You could remember in some movies, it's really traditional to see one big house for indigenous people. And the best thing about it, it's that one Oka, for the beginning of times, for those tribes, it used to accommodate more than 10 families at least, and each family has 5 to 10 kids, and so we can see it's a lot of people living inside the same Oka, and they live it so well, and they live it so collectives, so in such a sustainable way inside the Oka and externally with the nature, that I wanted to learn again and learn from them how we can bring that concept to the city and live harmonically within ourselves and within the system, the city and the nature.
Oh, I love that. And I know you had written it in your bio, and that's why I love that you came up with that name based on that concept. What age demographics usually stay at your location?
We have quite a diverse public. We have from 17 years old, a boy, to 45 years, an entrepreneur, restaurant owner. But pretty much we have from 27 to 29. That's our median age. And postgraduate, a person that's is already working full time. And we don't have a lot of students actually. We have 32 members today in 4 houses, actually 3 penthouses in 1 apartment, but I say 4 houses. And most of them are not students. We have 3 Italians and 1 German.
Nice. And then all these homes, like how close together are they?
They're quite close. Since I have this strong real estate experience, I believe in location. Yeah.
Yes.
So we are based in the best neighborhoods here in Brazil. We have 2 penthouses here in the best location of my city. And then we have 1 in the second best location, and we have 3rd in the 3rd best location. And when I say best, I'm not saying expensive. Well, it is expensive, but I'm saying best because it has all the structure, transportation, supermarkets, pharmacies, parks, and security. Yeah, and it's the neighborhood. It's alive. It's not, because here in Brazil it's really dangerous most of the time, the cities. So you have to live in these kind of areas to have a little bit of safety when you walk in the city. You can have a little bit more safety, peace of mind when you're walking in the city. So that's why I choose these neighborhoods.
And then what kind of amenities do you guys offer?
Okay. We offer weekly cleaning. Depends on the house. Sometimes there is 2 times over here in this penthouse. Oh, the phone is ringing.
Did you answer it?
Rô, alguém pode entender para mim, por favor? I don't know.
No, you're fine.
Ok. Alguém pode entender para mim, por favor? Obrigado. We have over here in Oka Chagas, we have twice a week, a weekly cleaning. So we have Monday and Friday. And because we have 11 rooms over here.
Oh, okay. Between all 3 locations.
No.
No, that's one location.
Only this unit has 11.
Wow, nice.
It's 450 square meters penthouse.
Oh, nice. Okay. And do you personally live, that was my next question. Do you personally live in your concept?
Yeah, yes,
okay.
I will always do.
Okay.
Just 2 weeks ago, I was living in this house, this co-living, and the last one we just opened, which is in Bonfim, Oka Bonfim. It has 13 rooms, and it has 470 square meters. It's another penthouse. We like penthouses. We love penthouses. And you said about the amenities.
Mm-hmm.
So we have weekly cleaning. We have all the bills included. Yeah. We have every Saturday we have yoga classes. Every Thursday we have French classes for free. All members have access to bike sharing, a company that provides bike sharing in the city. And we have let's see, that's it. This is the amenities.
Yeah, that's great. And then Ricardo, do your guests stay nightly, weekly, monthly? Like, what do you make available for them? And what's the average stay?
We look for, and we look for members that will live more than 6 months.
Okay.
So we don't do less than 6 months, or 1 month, 2 weeks. We don't accept people, and we actually don't even market as an option for them. So it's pretty clear in our marketing that we look for people that will live in that city at least 6 months, because it's something that I have seen in my experience, that if you have people that will stay longer times, they tend to blend more. Mm-hmm. and to create this family environment, different from a tourist, different from one person that will stay only 10 days and will be the whole day at the street, and then will come to the house and just sleep. So we only look for people that will stay at least 6 months, and our members, they responded in our survey that they will stay at least 1 year. Oh, so nice. we have 6 months contract that renews every 6 months if it's common agreement.
Perfect. Oh, I like that. And in the last year, have you ever had to change, like pivot or change your business model?
No, we learned a lot, but we didn't change consistently. our business model. We have, I believe, from my experience in real estate, I think I have the most dynamic and fast business model that I could find, because as business model, we rent, we let, and sublet. And we rent and subrent. But this is the legal operation to do what I'm doing. So the owner knows, and it is in the contract, and the members know, this is all happening, because we could do this legally, which a lot of people do in Brazil, but I wouldn't do. It's not respectful with the owner and the members, and it's no, I have no security for long term, medium and long term. So we let, we rent and sublet, We manage pretty much the whole experience. So that's why we could open 5 locations in one year. And we are looking for more, at least 4 locations in the next 8 months. And I believe in a global community, and we're gonna start locally, but we're gonna think globally. So that means that we are going to another city up Brazil, which is a city by the beach, which is quite nice. And as soon as we have in other cities locations as Florianopolis and Rio, all members will be invited and will be able to stay for free in each house at least a weekend as a benefit of being a member of our community.
No, I love that. And I loved, what you'd explained earlier. I mean, and I agree too. And the same thing, I have a real estate background and real estate license for like 15, 18 years, is that this is the future. Like, I believe it in my gut that this is how, especially in big cities where the housing is so limited, that now people are coming back together and living as, kind of in tribes again. So I love that you have that exact same, the same feeling for sure. Do you guys have co-working space at your locations?
Can I just plug my energy thing here? I have 9% only.
Yeah, you can plug it in.
Okay, back.
Perfect. Yeah. And then we could cut that out of the video. I made a note. So just a couple more questions anyways, and we'll be done. Okay. So next question is, do you guys have any like house rules or resident commitments?
Yeah, we have a resident commitment. Yeah, it's quite big. I don't want to say big, but it's quite complete.
Yes.
It's quite complete. It talks about guests. It talks about oh, Jojo. Remember. It talks about prohibitions. It talks about pretty much almost everything that is important to the house harmonic. Yes, we do have.
Good. And then co-working space. Do you guys have any like co-working space in the home?
Not. We didn't actually decorated the house with one co-working space, defined, because we have so much space in the house. Right now, this is the space we use as a co-working. It's our living room. And since we have so much space, people just work in the terrace, in the patio, and people work in the rooms, and people work in the living room. And they don't need to have a fixed place. It's really open where they want to work.
Oh,
but yeah, I plan to open a co-living and a co-working unit soon. But in the houses, people just choose where to work, and they have plenty of space, and they have plenty of internet, which is the most important thing.
Oh, most definitely. Fast internet. Okay, Ricardo, so my last question for you is where you see the co-living industry going in the future.
I see the co-living industry being one of the main revolutions the sector needs as a solution to make more efficient the real estate, and as a solution to become more empathetic with the consumer. Because as a real estate broker, I know that people usually do the sell or do the rent and forget. And this is the opposite for co-living. Yeah, as soon as the person goes in the co-living, that's just the start of the journey for us. Yeah, the experience of customer satisfaction. If you're being happy, if they're networking between the members, that's only the start. That's the easy part to get the people in. The hard part is to make people stay and be happy about the journey. And I think co-living will be the voice that will help developers and cities, governments, I would say, as well, to bring this kind of view to this experience that is changing. Because a lot of people say that, oh, how are you gonna have so many people living together? They're gonna argue, they're gonna steal something from them. It's not gonna work. And it's quite the opposite. I don't have any problem. I have less problems here with my family Oka that I have with my family from my blood.
Yeah. That's so true, right?
We respect more this kind of environment that outside, because we offer a safe environment and a respectful environment. And when you do that, you have respect and order back to the operator. And as Oka and our future, I would say we are preparing to be a pioneer in the sector. We are creating a chatbot, artificially intelligent chatbots to
like integrate and to connect all of everybody, your whole community.
Yeah, to go along in the customer journey.
Okay.
Here in pre Oka would say like would be a solution to talk with customers before they are living at Oka, then the chatbot artificial intelligence will continue helping the customers in their journey of living at Oka, and will do a lot of things. It's powered by IBM Watson, so it's going to be quite strong and quite intelligent. And we are planning to open to actually to create a product as a member, as a subscription product to because the thing is for co-living operators, as soon as you have your rooms full, you're done. Yeah, you don't have anything else to offer and have more people in. Yeah, and that's my fight for the moment, that I want to create something that I can have more people that I can see it's good and can help my community inside the Oka community, being an associate of the community before living in Oka. So we are planning to do a membership, a subscription program for members outside, members that don't live at Oka. So they can become part of the community Oka, and they can have preference when new spots are open, and a couple more things. And I'm also planning to do a membership, for a premium membership for our members that already live at Oka, so they can have premium services and lifetime access to the community Oka. So when they go out of our structure, because the whole thing comes up to the best thing we have is not tangible. Our biggest treasure is not the structure, is the community.
Exactly. No, I agree.
So you agree? Yeah, we can have the best houses, we can have the worst houses, but the community, that as we are doing this curation of people to go in, like is a selection process to go in. It's not any person that goes in. They have to fulfill a questionnaire, they have interviews, and hi Bobby. And so I can see, like, bottom line, that my best treasure as a company is my community. So I want to protect my members community, which lives with me, but I want to grow with members that are not living with me yet, and when they go out of my structure, that they can still be part of the community, because that is what people want. People want to be part of something bigger, and something they feel safe and feel appreciated, and they feel loved. And we talk about love a lot here, and affection. So that's why every month we do something different, but not commercial, not only a barbecue, or not only a dinner, blah, blah, blah. We bring things to help them grow. So we in next month, we're gonna have a workshop of clown culture, clown to to learn to be a clown.
How fun. That's neat.
Because I'm a clown. I'm a voluntary hospital clown.
Oh, that's neat. What a fun fact.
It's amazing. And it helped me, it helped me with rejection, with exposure, with being more open, being less critic about myself and about other people. And the bottom line is we are creating a program here in Oka to make our members better if they want. Yeah, it's not mandatory. People will join as they want. And so it's not only money and contracts. That's the easy part. It's affection. You know, I want all my community to grow, and I want to use the power of my community to the community. So the person that gives yoga, she lives with me. She just gave me a kiss here. The guy, the French teacher of the French classes, he lives with me in the other house. The guy that will start giving music lessons, he wants to live with us. So it's a self sustaining community. I don't know. Yeah.
That's really neat. And then do you discount their rent or anything and trade for their services? Okay.
Yeah, we do. We trade a lot.
Oh, good. Nice. Barter. Yeah.
I give discount, or I give a different condition, and they give me these times, these hours, and we negotiate, and we always do win-win negotiations. So it's pretty fair and pretty advantageous for them.
Yeah. Oh, very, very much so. No, that's great. I love that. Well, awesome, Ricardo. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. We'll definitely have all your contact information. So if anybody wants to check you out, they'll have your website address below. And yeah, thanks again.
Thank you. Thank you a lot.
Okay. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.